Howdy folks, it is Diecast Buffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR '06. And well, we are heading out to New Hampshire. So the unfortunate reality is well, we're going to have to pick one of these two races. Now, we signed the Truck Series contract before we even head out to the first modified race in February. So we're going to have to honor that. And to be honest with you, I think that's a good call because California Speedway is the sister track to Michigan, and we struggled at Michigan. So to me, this is not really a hard choice. So we're going to honor our Truck Series commitment. We're going to head out to New Hampshire. Tony Stewart's already won, so it's interesting. But yeah, we're going to head out to New Hampshire. Hopefully it's a good run because last year, if you forget, we were running, I think, 10th place on the final corner of the final lap, and we ran out of fuel. And the reason why is because it was a late caution that produced a green-white checker. So for us, we're going to have to qualify our way in New Hampshire. I'm not going to touch the setup because it's the same one we ran last year. But to me, New Hampshire is just, I feel like it's going to be a good track for us. Let me get my audio settings right. There we go. And let's go ahead and head out to the track. Top 29 is going to be the benchmark, if you will. We shouldn't have a problem with that. But one thing I'm considering doing is loosening the truck up a little bit. I don't know. Because we did this at, what track was it? IRP? Was it IRP, I think? Or was it Milwaukee Mile? We loosened the truck up, and it turned on a dime. So I don't know if we want to do that here at New Hampshire. I might do it after the pit stop, but we just want to make sure we make the show first. Let's not do anything crazy because once you qualify, there is no more practice. So I'm just going to take care of this stuff. Like right there, very solid turns 1 and 2. We shouldn't have a problem getting into the show as long as we don't spin out here. If we spin out, we're done. So I'm going to take a conservative line here just to make sure we qualify. And then we should be able to get that right off the corner. Hopefully it's a top 10 run. But you start thinking about next year, guys. You start thinking about the 2007 season. And what are we going to do? Are we going to go full-time bush racing? Perhaps we sign a developmental deal with one of the big cup teams, you know. Or check this out. Do we stay in the Truck Series? So, like, for instance, if we sign a Ford deal, right? A Ford deal in the Busch Series, we're going to become a Ford developmental driver. I have no idea where we're going to go in the Ford camp, but that basically means we're going to have to race a Ford whenever we get to Cup Series if we do. So I'm not sure what next year's plans are. To be honest with you, I would like another year in the trucks because I feel like we're really, really good here. But sixth place run. Let's head back to the shop. Oh, we got a message. Let's see what it's about. Oh, rip. Hula Monkey Motorsports owner, you may be fired soon. Oof. And if you don't know what that is, that's the Busch Series team owner. So, hey, to me, this is a good thing because if we can get into a different Busch car, perhaps that would help us out. So I'm okay with that. So we're obviously not gonna race California. I'm okay with that. So we might be able to luck out and get a different Busch team before the end of the year. And you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So let's head out to New Hampshire here. Ryan Newman is going to the Busch Series 300. Once again, it's hilarious how it says Busch Series, which is the Busch beer. We're not talking about Kyle Busch. It's funny how they left that in the game. So anyways, let's do a not contract, but a autograph session. Oh, fudge. Here's the randomly colored Skittles on my television screen. Must focus. Oh, fudge.
Awesome, I appreciate it. Awesome, I appreciate it.
Keep going.
Awesome, I appreciate it. Awesome, I appreciate it, man.
Boom, there we go.
Awesome,
40
man.
out of 40. And once again, once you get to the end of the game, or I say end, but once you get in the Cup Series and your fan rating is like really high, you got millions of fans or whatnot, the autograph sessions in the game are like 70 or 80 individual ones, and then they have all kinds of crazy
Sports and the New
combos.
Hampshire
It's really
International
fast.
Speedway welcome you as we get ready for the Sylvania 200 in the scenic city of Loudon. The Craftsman Truck Series makes its annual stop at New Hampshire as these drivers prepare for what should be a race with plenty of excitement. When 36 of the world's fastest trucks take to the track at New Hampshire, you're sure to see your share of bent fenders. Today should be no different, and the drop of the green flag is just moments away.
All right, let's go ahead and head trackside. So, New Hampshire, this is a track that we ran really good at last year. The only problem is well, we have different equipment. It's already very loose off the start of the race. I just need to get to the inside. And this is the old New Hampshire for the newer fans. The modern day New Hampshire you see on your television has, I think, 1 to 2, maybe even 3 degrees more banking, right? This was a flatter New Hampshire, so it's even more difficult to navigate this racetrack. And what's interesting is that when you run really low on that yellow line, you think you're going to be able to shortcut the corner and you're going to be able to make a sharper line. But in reality, oh, we're going to get hooked. That's my bad. I should have just give up the spot there. When you run this yellow line, it makes the car or truck very, very, very loose. So inevitably, you want to run kind of that middle groove. For whatever reason, these vehicles like running, you know, that middle groove right here. And it's difficult to nail that because you're trying to make a pass, which means you have to go lower than them. And then when you go lower, it gets you loose, and then you wash up the racetrack. So like right here, I think we're going to tighten the truck up, to be honest with you. I think we're actually going to tighten it up. I expect the tire wear to get a little bit more aggressive as the run goes on, and that's going to hurt us in the long run. So for this truck, we're going to definitely need to make an adjustment. Because like right here, I want to run that yellow line because, oh crap, thing just wheel hopped. That yellow line is the shortest way around the track. Well, if you can, oh no, fudge. Oh my gosh, we're all over the place. I am so sorry. If you could run that yellow line, you could really shorten the corner, but our truck, it's shot, right? Oh fudge, don't do that. Oh, Ron Hornaday is still PO'd, and we're just going to keep getting ping-pong back here. Oh, boy. And this is why I want to get a new truck for next year, so that way we can get a better team. And, oh, big caution there. He just hit the pit wall. That's my fault, but truth be told, I mean, I'm trying everything I can. Yeah, he hit the pit wall. Big damage there, at least I'd imagine, unless he slowed down in time, but regardless, that is going to bring out the yellow, and we're going to go ahead and pit here. We have nothing to lose. Let's just go ahead and pit because the truck's just going to keep slipping and sliding. I at least rather just pit here, and my theory is that we're going to have to pit again, yes, but maybe we take 2. Maybe we only take a little bit of gas if no one else comes in, which it doesn't look like they are. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to tighten up the truck. So that way it's going to help that out. We're going to go full tank. We're going to repair whatever damage is needed. And we're going to drop the PSI just a fraction and see how this goes. So the theory is that we're going to be able to be a little bit more aggressive in the corner, and that's going to allow us to get our neef trucks and be able to make a run. The damage is going to hold us up a little bit in terms of straightaway speed, but you know what? We're going to go for it. How y'all doing out there, fellas? Feel free to comment. How's your day going, or what do you think about this game? I know a lot of people don't like NASCAR 06. I still struggle to figure out why. I don't know why, because yes, it has glitches, but you can avoid the glitches if you prepare accordingly. At least that's how some people play it, but hopefully we won't encounter that in this playthrough. So, tighten up the truck. Horrible restart. That's probably based on our gear ratios, and obviously our chances of having a top 10 run are done, but at least we can try to find a good finish. So we're not going to be able to stretch the fuel mileage. I know it's going to be 1 to 2 laps before they all pit, but we're not going to be able to stretch the fuel mileage. You just can't. So inevitably, we're going to have to pit again. The theory is that we're going to stay out, run long, and catch a caution while everyone's a lap down, pit, and take our fuel there. That's the theory. So we'll see how this one shakes out. So what we need to do here, we're going to need a caution to happen with a lot of trucks a lap down. If they're not a lap down, then it does us no good because then they're just going to stay out. And then, yeah, so I'm not going to take the inside lane here. I'm going to let these guys pit. I have a feeling they're about to, and for good reason. There we go, and we still make contact. Rip. Thank you, God, for telling me to go the outside. Look at these guys. I mean, that whole corner just woed everybody up. I don't know what the 50 truck is doing, but definitely the tightening up the truck helped. I don't know if it helped a whole bunch, but it helped a little at least. I think Montgomery's going to come in, your race leader in the 18 blue truck. These guys are probably going to pit as well. Yep, we're going to go to the outside here and just try to avoid them as much as possible. Holy moly. So again, the strategy is we need to run long here and catch some sort of a caution. And if we catch a caution, we'll be able to trap a lot of trucks, potentially a lap down. And that will allow us to pit, top off on fuel, and then be able to make it to the end of the show. But if we don't get a caution, we're going to finish dead last. So at this point, we have no other strategy to play, and I'm going to take it. This guy might hit us. Hopefully. Hopefully not. And we're second. Now we're the leader. Awesome. So now we're the race leader here at New Hampshire. We just need a caution to give us the excuse to come down pit road. Whoa, 153. This guy, Ryan Hornaday, he's kind of our Truck Series rival. And let me tell you, this guy is not happy with us. So he just pitted. He should have fresh Goodyears. Our tires are not horrible, but they're certainly not as good as theirs. I just need a caution in the worst way, dude. I need a caution. Come on, just someone spin out something. Please, hit the pit wall. Drop a cylinder. I don't give a hoot. Just throw a caution so we can get down pit road and top off, because we are not going to make it on field. There's no way we could save 2 laps in a 16-lap race, which, to add context, that's probably like 10 laps worth of fuel in a normal 200-mile New Hampshire race, give or take. So, yeah, there's absolutely no way. They are beating and banging back there. I don't think it's going to instigate anything. I wish it would. Cautions are more frequent in this game than Thunder 04, which is a good thing. I love cautions because that's just how NASCAR racing is. There's always cautions. And when you run a career mode race and there's never a caution, it's kind of a bummer, right? So I love seeing the yellows. It definitely spices up the gumbo. And right now, man, we need a caution within 2 laps or we're going to have to pit under green, and it's going to be a doozy. Tires are starting to wear. Guys are lining up behind us, trying to make that run, trying to make that pass. We need to be conservative in the corner. Don't give them the bottom, because then it's a freight train. But we're probably going to have to pit this lap. Oh, fudge. Still losing track position. Dang it, that 64 truck just put us in a bind. It's okay. I wish they would just spin out or something. Okay, at least we get to lead some laps. But yeah, that red on the screen, that basically tells you have 60% of a lap left. You have to pit now. So unfortunately, that run is over. We're gonna have to pit here or run out and finish DNF. We're still gonna get 36th place and no damage repair. We're just gonna take just a little bit of fuel. I mean, like, literally, we're just going to take a little bit of fuel and just go with it. No tires, just the shortest pit stop possible. Oh, boy. So our second pit stop of the race. Again, it's going to be a 36th place finish. Nothing we could do about it. And, hey, if a caution would have came out, that would have been a great strategy. But the caution's not going to come out. And, hey, wait, hold up. How are we still 8th place? What? How are we still 8th? Okay, that is interesting. So maybe they lost so much time on pit road because they all pitted together that we're borderline in a position to get a good finish. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We gotta. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh my gosh! You gotta be kidding me. So apparently they built a rumble strip in turns 1 and 2, or some sort of like a kickstand ollie for a skateboard. And that was interesting. So that's the second time we curbed hop off turn 2. And now the truck is just botched. Oh, Hattori's really mad at me. Like I had a choice, and we're just going to wreck the field because I can't even steer it. Like the tires are so bad. So yeah, that's how quickly it goes. You're going to get a top 13 run with a pit strategy call, and then you curb hop. I guess a piece of the asphalt came up on the racetrack, and we just completely destroyed the truck. And now we're going to get another 36th place finish. This is like the third time this year we have wrecked having a decent run. We had this happen at Old Spice. We had it happen at Michigan, I think it was. What can you do? That's 2 years in a row we had a horrible incident on the final lap at New Hampshire. And there was absolutely nothing I could have done. Like, there's something in the ground there that clips. I don't know. But note to self, that was unfortunate. But, you know, it's racing, right? It happens. So Chase Montgomery, once again, cruising to the Craftsman Truck Series title. Another big win for the team. I think it's like their 6th win this season. Oh, boy. We're going to be bottom of the barrel, not where we want to go. We did lead some laps, but too little, too late. Man, we were going to have a great run there, and we're going to lose a lot of points. I'm hoping we'll get a new bush ride soon, though. I really do. At least give me a good bush ride for, like, Homestead or something. That would be fun. Alrighty, folks, so New Hampshire was a demolition derby. We're going to move on to Las Vegas Motor Speedway, which we're going to have to race that race, even though I really don't want to. I think we could win Richmond, to be honest with you. We have a really good shot there. So we're going to miss that event. The next one coming up, though, for the NASCAR Busch Series is going to be Dover. Hopefully we'll have a contract in hand, because even if you get let go, does not mean a team will sign you. Sometimes you will not get a team to have a contract for you. So we may have raced our last Busch Series race this year. Who knows? So anyways, we're going to head out to the truck race in the next episode for Vegas. Obviously, we got to qualify. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And for all your diecast shopping needs, feel free to use that promo code DIECASTBuffet for any orders $30 or more. Hope to see you in the next one, guys. Oh boy. That race sucked. Have a good one, everybody. God bless. Diecast Buffet. Sign it off.